Hello, this is another in a series of videos about the rules or shortcuts, if you will, for exponents and powers. I just want to take a look at two somewhat more complicated examples than we've seen in the other videos so far, where we kind of have to use a combination of rules all at once. So I'm going to start with this question. Negative 2x y to the third power all raised to the fourth power. So what this means is that power of 4 on the outside acts on everything inside. So one thing we can do is kind of break it up. We can say, well, that's negative 2 to the fourth power times x to the first to the fourth power times y to the third to the fourth power. And now instead of having one big expression raised to the fourth power, we have three smaller expressions raised to the fourth power. And we could deal with each one in turn. If we do negative 2 to the fourth power, that's negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. That's going to be 16, and it's positive. X to the first to the fourth power, we multiply the exponents here, so we end up with x to the fourth. And y to the third to the fourth, we multiply exponents there as well. So we'll end up with y to the 12th. And there we've simplified it. Note that the power of 4 acts on both the negative as well as the 2, since the negative 2 is all in parentheses. If the negative sign had been outside the parentheses, then we would have applied the 4 to everything inside, left that extra negative outside, and dealt with it at the very end. Another somewhat different question is 3x to the second over 2y all to the negative 3 power. So let's remember first that a negative power, one way to think of it is that it is talking about the idea of a reciprocal. And we can change it from a negative power to a positive power by taking the reciprocal of everything that it's acting on. So in this case, we could flip the fraction, that is, take its reciprocal, everything that's inside those parentheses there. So we end up with 2y in the top and 3x squared in the bottom. And doing that flip, or taking that reciprocal, changes the outer exponent from negative 3 to positive 3. Now that exponent of positive 3 is going to apply to everything inside the parentheses. So we're going to have 2 to the third, y to the first to the third, all divided by 3 to the third times x to the second to the third. And 2 to the third, that's 2 times 2 times 2, that's 8. We multiply the exponents, y to the first to the third. 1 times 3 is 3, so we get 8y to the third. 3 to the third power is 27. 3 times 3 times 3. And whoa. X to the second to the third, we're going to take 2 times 3, that's 6. So we're going to end up with x to the sixth power. If we could do any simplifying at that point for the fraction, we should. In this case, we can't. So that's all there is to that. So fairly short video here, but I just wanted to show you some somewhat more complicated examples of the way some of these rules work.